Okay, thank you for watching my channel. I'm going to unbox the Glacier Bay Sadira bath faucet. In a previous video on my channel, I had bought the sink faucet. So I actually bought two of these. Just wanted to kind of show you what's in the box. It has a 4-inch center set, drip-free ceramic disc cartridge, and a limited lifetime warranty. Be sure to register your product in order to take advantage of that. Finish is brushed nickel. Of course, it comes with your manual. I always like to keep these and put the install date on and just tuck it away in a drawer somewhere. So, 6 months, a year down the road, you're like, when did I replace that faucet? Or you can't remember, all the details about it. You can always go to your book and get your install date off of it. And it's always nice to attach your receipt to it, because some of these warranties will not be honored if you don't have your receipt. Proof of purchase, of course. Comes with plastic covering the fixture for protection to keep it from getting scratched up. So what's interesting about this is it's actually, you just unscrew these to take it out of the box, because it's, they don't want it to rustle around and get scratched up or damaged. You just kind of unscrew them. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed and film at the same time. What I like to do with these, if you have another faucet you're removing, clear off the area with like a razor blade and some solvent, if you have like a porcelain-based sink, and put down a really good silicone adhesive, because unlike their kitchen faucet that has a rubber gasket along the plastic part here to protect the water from going in under the cabinet, this one doesn't have it. So if you put the silicone on the sink and possibly a little here when you mount it, it'll prevent water from going underneath. Something that's also interesting is these have, the way they're designed, they give you a paper that pretty much says to you, not to use any plumber's putty, pipe dope, or any other type of sealing compound on the water inlet threads. So essentially, when you go to screw your supply line into the bottom, you just screw it in. It also comes with the drain and the pop-up assembly. This is very, very easy to put together. If anyone's wondering, you'll find this in with it. That's just simply so you can go into the sides of the in the side of these to take them off in case you have to do any servicing to it. But yeah, so the pieces that you also use to take off of the cardboard there, you keep these because when you put your faucet in, you'll screw these into the bottom up under the sink, and that just secures the faucet. What I really like about the design of this, actually, like I said, I bought two of these, so I actually installed one already. I'll show you what this does that I do like. Bear with me just a second. Okay, so here's one already installed. What I like is that, it does a 360 turn if you didn't have a wall in the back. So if you're in there trying to brush your teeth, or whatever, you don't spit all over your faucet. Has a flow restrictor built into it, so you're not using as much water, hot, cold. This is for your plunger. And I like that up underneath of this, it also has a gasket. Now, what they recommend when you install this is, a lot of people will use plumber's putty. Don't do that. The same silicone that you use underneath here, and it'll tell you that in the instructions, you actually use that on here. I like to clean this when I take the old one out. If you don't already have one, just wipe it down as good as you can and put some silicone in the opening as well as on the bottom of this. And it's a pretty straightforward install. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, this was under $35. Pretty inexpensive at Home Depot. Prices may vary depending on which Home Depot you go to. Well, thanks for watching. And I need to step away so I can install the other one in my other bathroom. Thank you. Oh, so I wanted to continue on with my other video. I just had a thought installing this in the second bathroom because I'm going to, you know, take out the original faucet and the pop-up drain assembly. So this is what actually comes in this. There is a hole in the back, and they do include the tool to be able to lift and lower. That just slides through, and it'll slide through the hole in here. When you go to put this in, make sure this is facing the back of your cabinet. And if you have an overflow built into your sink, that's what these holes are for, so that it, you know, the water goes down the drain if it gets too full, so you don't flood out your bathroom. An issue I ran into that I had to actually look at the book for. So you have this piece that will essentially connect into the back of this. You have to remove, oh, sorry, it's not focusing, the yellow piece that protects it, and there's a rubber gasket. So when you go to slide that in, it will actually go into the back of the plunger, and it snaps right in. Now, if you look at this, it's slotted. When you put this piece in from the bottom and you put that part in from the top, I'm sorry it's not focusing, and again I'm just doing one-handed. This will actually go into the top of this, and when you push down, sorry it's not focusing, it will click in. And you don't want to assemble any of that until you actually get everything prepped and set up. So this is a pretty easy install. You just basically unscrew this. And when I was saying earlier about, you know, putting the silicone in, you put your silicone around this ring and then in the inside of this, but make sure you don't get any that's going to stick out too far because it will be a pain to try to clean up. So once your other one is out, I like to pull the plunger part out first. You'll take your other assembly out, and then you'll drop this down in, of course, once that's removed, and you'll take this and slide it in from the bottom. And as you screw this, it raises this up, and you'll have to hold this from the top so it doesn't spin, and then you just tighten it, and then you make your connections. I'm sure if you have any issues with your install, there's other people that make great videos about this, or you can call, you know, Glacier Bay yourself. The product number from Home Depot is right here. Happy install, and hopefully if you're on a budget but want an upgrade, something that looks good, is functional, but is cost effective, you know, maybe you'll choose this. Happy install, enjoy.